Do not get finessed by those Mexicans, okay? Because they will try to finesse you, okay? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. Like, I'm so serious. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Quay, and I'm back with another video for y'all. And if you are new, welcome. So, y'all, I had an amazing vacation, okay? Like, I had the best birthday ever. Like, I had so much fun in Tulum. Like, I felt prepared. I did everything I wanted to do. Like, everything went well. I felt safe. Like, I just pat myself on the back for real because I did such a good job with that vacation, okay? But yeah, y'all, and the purpose of this video for real, I want y'all to have that same experience as well. I want you to feel fully prepared going to Tulum because I ran into a couple of people there and they didn't seem prepared. Like, they were shocked about the prices and everything. So I just want to make sure that y'all are fully prepared and y'all enjoy y'all vacation, okay? So if y'all want to hear these tips to enjoy y'all vacation in Tulum, then just keep on watching. Okay, y'all. First step, plan ahead. And y'all already doing a good job so far because you're watching this video, okay? You planning ahead. Good job. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all plan ahead, okay? You don't want to do nothing last minute. What I noticed when I travel is when I book things ahead of time, prices are a lot cheaper. So your hotel or Airbnb, make sure you book that ahead of time, like months in advance, okay? Because it is a lot cheaper. But most importantly, y'all, I would say book your taxi from the CANCUN airport to Tulum months in advance also, because my taxi from the airport to Tulum was only 30 bucks, okay? So going there and coming back to the airport, round trip, it was only like 60 to 65 bucks. So it was super cheap, okay? So keep in mind, like, Tulum does not have an airport, okay? And the drive is like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah, keep that in mind also. Like, you will have to commute from CANCUN airport to Tulum. But y'all, I noticed that people that I met out there, they were saying that their taxi ride was from 150 to 200 bucks, okay? And I'm like, wow, I did not pay that much, okay? Like, I only paid $60 round trip. So the taxi that I booked through was called BD Experience. I'll put that down here, the title somewhere in the video. But it was called BD Experience. And when y'all like see their Google reviews, they're pretty bad, okay? Like, I was pretty skeptical booking with them because their reviews was super bad, okay? But y'all, I had no issues with that taxi, okay? Like, when I landed, yeah, I waited for a while. I would say I waited for my taxi for maybe like 45 minutes. But other than that, like, they got me to my hotel safely, okay? And they picked me up right on time to go back to the airport when I finished my vacation. So y'all, I have no complaints with BD Experience taxi service. They did your girl pretty well. Like, they kept me safe and they, you know, took me where I needed to go. So yeah, y'all, I would recommend BD Experience because yeah, excellent service for me. Like, other people had bad experiences, but I had a great experience with them. But yeah, y'all, the key to planning ahead is to book things in advance because things are cheaper, okay? So yeah. The second tip for enjoying your vacation in Tulum, make sure that you have pesos. So one thing that I will say about Tulum is that they do have a lot of options for you. So like, some places, actually a lot of places, I was actually surprised about this, but a lot of places do let you use your card. So you can use your credit or debit card, and mostly all the restaurants there in Tulum and also their markets as well. I would say the only thing that you would really need pesos for is for taxis. And I will also recommend not using the ATM at CANCUN airport, because those ATM fees at CANCUN airport is ridiculous. So I would say use an ATM that's close to your hotel or Airbnb, because you will have lesser fees from the ATM in those areas rather than the airport, because you know everything is more expensive at the airport. So I wouldn't recommend getting pesos from the airport. But yeah, y'all. So you are perfectly fine using your debit or credit card, and you're perfectly fine using pesos. So the only thing that you will strictly need pesos for is for your taxi rides and also to give people like tips. Yeah, mostly all of the restaurants there accept debit and credit cards, okay? So yeah, y'all. So the third tip, okay, do not get finessed by those Mexicans, okay? Because they will try to finesse you, okay? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you really have to pay attention, okay? So when you go to countries like Mexico, you will see like a lot of hustlers there, you know, that's trying to hustle for their money. And I respect that. I really do. But you will really have people out there that will really try to finesse you, okay? So you really have to be aware of that. Like even at the restaurants and bars, like they will finesse you. So make sure you know what you are asking for and make sure that you pay close attention to that bill, the receipt, okay? Make sure you pay attention to everything because they will add things on your bills that you didn't even ask for, okay? And I will give y'all a story about that because that actually happened to me, okay? So I met some friends out there in Tulum and we all went out for my birthday. So right after we finished eating dinner, we went to this one bar. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a small bar right on the strip of the Tulum beach. And so we get to the bar. So my friends that I met there was nice enough to, you know, let the server know that it was my birthday. So they, of course, the servers was excited about that. And out of nowhere, like shots just started coming. They just started bringing a lot of drinks over there. They even brought out this is how y'all know I don't go out. They brought out this like sparkling thing. It looked like a hookah, but I don't know what it was for real, honestly. But but yeah, y'all, they brought out something for me and they just brought out a lot of things. And it got to a point where I'm like, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. I'm not drinking none of this stuff. I'm definitely not smoking that hookah because I didn't order that. Like, and y'all, by the end of the night, we stayed till they closed, okay? And y'all, when they brought us that bill, we all looked at each other like, did you order this stuff? Because I didn't. Y'all, like, it was so much stuff on that bill. That bill, like, y'all, they really tried to finesse us. Like at first, I thought it was my friends that I met there that was trying to finesse me because a lot of them didn't want to pay for real. So I thought that they was trying to finesse me and the other girls that was there that was trying to pay. But honestly, it was the servers there and the bartenders and stuff. Like they was really trying to take all our money, y'all. Like we didn't ask for none of that stuff. Like, so yeah, y'all really have to pay attention. Like, look closely at that bill and let them know, like, I didn't order this. And make sure if they bring you a drink, you do not drink it. And even to be safe, like, you don't ever want to drink something that you didn't order, okay? So, yeah, y'all, just to give y'all a heads up, not even at bars but restaurants also, because I met somebody else there that told me like they tried to finesse him at one of the restaurants that he went to, like making his bill way more expensive than it should have been. So make sure that y'all pay attention to them bills, okay? Because they will really try to finesse you. And especially taxis, y'all. I noticed that every time I got in a taxi they would change the price, okay? Because these are like individual taxi drivers, I guess. It's kind of like, so it's not like Uber or Lyft. Like these are people who could literally like make their own price of a taxi. So yeah, I noticed that they have different, like they make their own price. So yeah, keep an eye out on that too, because those taxi drivers will really try to finesse you, okay? So yeah, y'all, that is tip number 3. Do not get finessed by them Mexicans, okay? Because they will try you, okay? Don't get finessed, all right? because they will try it. They really will. You have to really be on your radar and pay attention to things because they will try to take all your money. Okay? So yeah, y'all. All right, y'all. So for tip number 4, I would say make sure that you're prepared for those taxis, okay? Because taxis are not cheap in Tulum, okay? You really have to make sure that you're prepared for those taxis. And if you don't want to pay those taxi fees, I would say rent a ATV or a scooter, and that's what I did. I rented a scooter and it got me everywhere where I needed to go. But when I dressed up really nice and it was like late at night, I would take a taxi. But my overall transportation, I used a scooter and it worked just fine for me. And the scooter was pretty cheap compared to taxis, okay? So the price for the scooter was $60 for 24 hours. So you could literally have this bike for 24 hours, y'all, for $60, which is not bad at all. But I did have to put down a 200 USD deposit. So yeah, y'all, keep that in mind. You will get that $200 back, but still keep in mind that you will have to put down a $200 deposit to get that scooter. But that was just from the ATV store that I went to. There's all different types of ATV stores. And I'm sorry, y'all, I really did forget what that bike place was called. But the bike place was on Aldea Zama Road. I do remember that. It was on Aldea Zama. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But it was on Aldea Zama Road. So yeah, y'all. It was $60 for 24 hours, which is not bad at all. So yeah. But those taxi rides, I will get into that, okay? In the next tip. So for tip number 5, I would say whatever you plan on doing majority of your time on your trip in Tulum, book your Airbnb or hotel in that area because taxi rides, y'all, are not cheap, okay? Like, I stayed in the jungle/downtown area, right? And my taxi from that area to the beach area was 600 to 800 pesos, okay? And I will put the conversion somewhere on the screen. But yeah, y'all, it was not cheap, okay? And that was not round trip. That was just for one trip, not round trip. And I did that for 2 days. So I spent a lot of money on the taxi, okay? I was prepared though because I was doing my research and I heard that the taxis was not cheap. So it's not like I wasn't prepared for it. But yeah, y'all, keep that in mind. So yeah, whatever you want to do majority of your trip in Tulum, book your Airbnb or hotel in that area. I will say though, the beach area, the hotels and Airbnbs in that area are on the luxury side, so you will spend a lot more money in those areas. But the jungle and downtown area, they do have a lot more spots in that area, like restaurants, bars, and quick bites. Like, they have a lot of things in that area, and it's also a decent price as well. So keep that in mind. And that's why I booked my Airbnb in that area, because it's a lot more stuff in that area. And that area gives you a more local vibe as well. It doesn't give you a touristy vibe. So that's also what I liked about that area as well. But yeah, y'all, I would recommend renting an ATV or a scooter, because that's what I did. And I saved so much money, like, using a scooter. But yeah, y'all, I would recommend renting a scooter if you want to get around. And I actually rented a scooter to go to the beach area. And y'all, the ride from the downtown area to the beach area using an electric scooter, it was like 15 to 20 minutes. And I didn't mind that. But yeah, y'all, I didn't mind that drive because, I mean, like, you're driving in a new country. So it's nice to see what's around and you get to, just experience things. Like, it was pretty nice. So I really enjoyed those scooter rides. But yeah, y'all, I would really recommend renting a scooter because you would save so much money on those taxis, okay? So yeah. And for tip number 6, which is the last tip, I would say make sure you go to the market and buy you some water, bottled water, okay? Because Tulum, Mexico, water is not it, okay? Like, it's not healthy to drink. And you can't even brush your teeth with that water, okay? It's that bad. So make sure you go to the market and get you some water, okay? And even when you go to restaurants, like they will literally like pour water from a bottle in your face to let you know like they're using bottled water. Like it's that bad, okay? So if you go somewhere and you order water and they just give you a cup of water and you didn't watch them pour it from a bottle, don't drink it. Send it back and tell them you want to watch them pour it from a bottle, okay? Because that water is not safe to drink. You want to make sure you drink bottled water only, okay? So those are all of my tips that I'm giving y'all to enjoy y'all trip and have a great experience in Tulum, Mexico. If y'all have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like if I left out anything that y'all, want to know or whatever about Tulum. But yeah, y'all, once again, I really enjoyed my experience there. I feel like I was like fully prepared for that trip. I had an amazing experience in Tulum. Like the locals welcomed me with open arms. They were so nice. I felt pretty safe. It is really safe for solo travelers, okay? Keep that in mind. Like Tulum is a safe place to travel to. But yeah, y'all, I really enjoyed my trip. So yeah, y'all, if this video was helpful and y'all got some good tips from this video, make sure y'all give y'all girl a like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video.